Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Airfire, and I'm here today because there was some drama when I woke up this morning on Smash UK about Twitch chat and about haters in general. And I think this is quite an important subject to talk about because it's been talked about before by people like Etika, people like Omni, and I feel like the UK scene needs a bit more of a wake-up call because a lot of people don't watch that sort of content, and I'm trying to provide that sort of content for Smash UK. So here I am doing a vlog about it. So the whole situation basically started when last night Lucrecio was on stream at Meltdown playing versus Miz. Now Miz or Mystical, however you call him. In the Essex scene we call him Miz. But yeah, he plays Bowser. He knows all of the generic Bowser things. He's a pretty good player. And he's got a decent neutral. And basically the Essex scene from what I can gather, were in the Meltdown chat because obviously their boys were there and they wanted to support them. And Lucrecio's problem was not with that, but with Kibzu or Kiram being negative towards Lucrecio's play. But then, when he made his post, he said, "But I don't care about that because I like to be a evil guy. Like, I don't like being the guy that everyone likes. You know, I quite like being sort of a centre point to the community. I like to be able for anyone to come to me and ask any questions, and I'll try my best to help them. That's what I like to do. You know, I like to provide people with information. I like people to be able to come to me, and I like to be able to support the Smash scene, not in just a Smash fashion, but in an emotional fashion as well. I'd quite like to be able to go to people and say, tell me about your problems, because I feel very passionate about the community. And Lucrecio is quite the opposite. He wants for people to think of him as the bad guy, so that when he does get that win, he feels better about himself. It's like the Leffen mentality, and there's not a problem with that. But the problem is that if you're gonna have that Leffen mentality, which is a completely reasonable mentality to have, if you genuinely want to be one of the best, if you genuinely want to be in top of the PR and all of those sorts of things, that's fine. Go for it. Please believe me, I am one of the people who will support you most in trying to do that. But you then can't complain when people actually do start following up on criticising you for your mentality. Like, sure, go ahead, be the best, play really well, all of this sort of stuff. But when people don't like you because of your attitude, you can't then turn around and say, "But why? Hello? Like, seriously? Hello?" That's not the way this works. You either deal with it because they're haters, and at the end of the day, I didn't watch the stream. I was out. I haven't had a chance to look at the bracket, so I don't know if Lucrecio won or not. But at the end of the day, if you have that mentality, either if you win, they've just got to take that L, and you got to be happy in yourself knowing that, because if you've got this bad guy mentality, there's no one going to be around like cheering you on when you win, because why would they? You've put yourself in the position of being a bad guy. But then when someone like Miz wins, where Miz is like, as far as I know, everyone in the Essex Smash scene really likes Miz, and if people are going to support him when he wins, because people like him, because that's the sort of personality that he's created for himself in the Smash community. So if you win, and it's, you know, you can feel confident in yourself because you won, that's great, have that mentality. But if you're gonna win and then not understand why anyone is congratulating you when you've got that mindset, when you've got that personality. You're setting yourself up to fail. Whereas if you lose, people are going to criticize you. You know, you've put yourself out there as someone who wants to be on the PR, someone who wants to do all of these different things in the Smash community. And that's great. Believe me, I am 100% with you and for you. But you then can't complain when people criticize you for losing. Because at the end of the day, Twitch chat is Twitch chat, right? Like, I've never seen a place filled with more memes apart from maybe Melee Hell. Like, and they take it to another level. They really do take it to another level, and that's why I ended up leaving, because there were some things in there that were questionable. And I'm probably going to make a vlog on that at some point, but it won't get noticed. But anyway, the problem is that Twitch chat is at such a point where we have created neo-English. Like, memes and emoticons and emojis, all of these sorts of things, they are such a big part of Twitch chat that they almost replace some language. And it's very interesting from like a philosophical standpoint. It is incredible to analyze and to think about, and I genuinely suggest you sit down and think about it one day. But the problem is if you're taking Twitch chat seriously, something's gonna go wrong for you. Because at the end of the day, people are in Twitch chat and not at the events. And you have to wonder why. You know, do they think they're not good enough? Do they think that they would just go O2 and that means there's no point in going? Which is silly. If you think that, you need to stop. But you know, if they're not at the event, why let them get to you? Like, yes, if someone comes up to you, you know, like when I played versus DJM at York, Fragsalt 3, B Little came up to me afterwards and he was like, "You played bad that set." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." But you know what? I took it because he came up to me and he told me, you know, you did bad, and then went and did better. You know, then went and like proved me that I was wrong. Look at Lobby's set versus DGM. Goodness, that was destruction. That was absolute destruction. Although you can't go and look at it because they didn't upload the VODs, but you know, that's fine. All of these things, they are. You can't take Twitch chat seriously, because if you do, you'll get caught up in this self-worth loathing cycle because you want to be good. And I can tell, like, from people's posts when they talk about this sort of thing, it's clear that they want to be good, and that's great. It's honestly great that people want to be good, because there's not that many people that are as passionate as me, as passionate as B Little. You know, all of these people are really passionate about the game, and if you have that, keep that. But it's a long road. It's a very long road. And if you are getting caught up, if you imagine that the road is this long, and then as you're getting towards the end of the road, there's a wall. And that wall is Twitch chat. And then you get slightly further on, and that wall is Reddit. And then you get a little bit more further, and that that wall is people that are close to you telling you that you're not good enough. And that, as you get further, the walls get harder and harder to pass through. Because if you're starting all the way over here, you're starting way back, all the way back here, and you got to come round, and there's walls every step there's walls, but the last few steps, Twitch chat, Reddit, people close to you. And if you are never getting past those 3 walls, you're never gonna get that end goal. How? You're almost at the final hurdle. You know, if you are at the point where Twitch chat is one of your only problems, you're so close. You're so close. You just gotta move on. Now the problem is that people in the UK are like, I've never met people who take memes as seriously than the Smash UK community. You know, they are so often used, and they are so often put together and made, and that's just our community, and I quite like it. You know, I like that there's that sort of community that I can be a part of. But if you are part of that community, you have to accept that that's going to be a thing that happens. If I was in that situation, which I'm not, because I'm not good enough. If I was in the situation where I was seeing people hate on me in Twitch chat, and yeah, okay, it's different when it's like 10,000 people and they're all saying, you know, they're all chanting USA when Leffen's playing in grand finals of Melee, as opposed to the 30 viewer DBZ or DMM chat. You know, I know it's different, but if you see that, if you see the 30 viewers and you see like 2 or 3 people complaining, and then you look at the stream chat of something like Melee Everyday, or which streams LTC4, or those sorts of streams, VG Bootcamp, all of them are like chanting USA, USA, or like Resident Sleeper when Hungrybox comes on stream, all of those sorts of things. Compare and contrast the two, because right now, sure, we're getting what, 200 viewers for a big tournament stream, and that's good, you know, for a small growing community. That's really good. But when we get to that point, which I do genuinely hope we get to that point eventually, I'd love for us to be as big as the USA streams. Those people are going to still be there, and they're still going to be saying those things. They're just going to be saying those things about different people. And you got to learn to deal with it. And if you don't, then I can't genuinely look at you in the eye and say you're going to succeed. Now, obviously, this was quite a personal situation. You know, these two guys know each other. They've played against each other, I think, 2 or 3 times. But there's no need to get so mad about all of this. At the end of the day, Twitch chat is Twitch chat, and if you're gonna set yourself up to be a villain of the Smash community, then you've got to accept that Twitch chat is gonna accept you as that and take advantage of it. And maybe that will change how you portray yourself in the Smash community, and full power to you. Full power to you. Or maybe it won't. Or maybe it will just drive you to do this sort of thing more. And again, that's fine. Just make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're prepared. Because this time you won. This time you won. You just won. And that's a shame, because I feel like there's been unnecessary drama. But anyway, that's my opinion on the whole Kibzu Lucretio situation. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is another one of my Airfire opinions. I know this one was quite focused around one situation in particular, but I felt like I had something that needed to be said, and I couldn't really put it in a comment without repeating myself like 5 or 6 times. So that's going to be it for me, guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you on the flip side, everybody. Bye.